Hey guys, welcome back. It's me, Jen D, and I am here with another Shit With Me video. These sales are from Saturday and Sunday, October 26th and 27th. I have some from eBay, some from Poshmark. Unfortunately, I didn't get any from Mercari or Kidizen. So, with that being said, let's get started. My first sale is another one of these J. Crew pink cashmere baby onesies. I got these in a Boutique by the Box J. Crew and Crew Cuts Kids 50-piece box. It was my cost of goods was $5 per piece, and in these boxes there were 25 of blue and pink cashmere onesies. I think that discouraged some people from buying them. It didn't me because it's cashmere. Who doesn't want to put their baby in cashmere? And these have been selling decent for an average price of $30. Anywhere between like $28 and $45. This one sold for $33.74. My profit was $25.76, and after my cost of goods, my profit was $20.76. So, hey, I will take it. And this is going to Washington. Not Washington, D.C., Washington State. So, next here, we have these new without tag, women within, tan, elastic waist, pull-on pants. These are in a size women's 30. I don't think I have the right glasses on today. I think I have my blue light and reading, but there they are. These sold for $11.24 on eBay. My cost of goods on these pants was, we'll average it to about $2 a piece. I got these in a, what was this? Healthy Source women's 40 piece plus size pants box. They were all women within, and they've been selling. There's another pair actually in here that's sold on Poshmark. They've been selling anywhere from like $10 to the pair on Poshmark, I think, is one of the higher ones that have sold $17. Would I buy this box again? Probably not. It's been, I guess it will be profitable. I haven't even listed the whole box, and that's because I just haven't been excited about listing them because, my profit comes in very slowly. And it's just been black denim and khaki pants. So, like I said, I still do have several of those to get listed, and I'll get them done. Like when I have some fun things that I want to list, I normally throw a couple things I don't want to list in between them to kind of make myself list them. That is going to Virginia. Next is another eBay. These actually sold this morning, but I told the girl I would get them out. These came in a America's Thrift Supply 10-piece shoe and heel value box. These are Timberland. They came without the laces. They're in a men's size 8. I had them listed for $30. I got an offer this morning for $15. I countered at $20. I was happy to take, they accepted, and my earnings was $14.04 after considering my cost of goods, which on that box, I didn't work it all out this time. We're just going to average. We're going to say my cost of goods was $5. I want to say it was around $4.80. So we'll say $5. And that will make my profit on these pair of shoes just $9 little. But I will take it. I've been happy to get rid. Even though I only had these for a couple of weeks. But I'm excited to, turn it around and get some more stuff. They have lots of interest. but weren't in the best condition. In fact, somebody had asked me about laces. I said, sure, I'll go buy laces, but they're not going to be original Timberland laces, you know, and they never replied back. But yeah, so these are going to go to Alabama. And I feel there's a bang. I hope nobody hit a call now. Okay. And somebody got a good deal once they add some laces. Now we have these. I am so excited about. These were, I believe, 5 days ago in my thrift haul. These are Fry boots, women's size 9, excellent condition. Comps on these were really good. Fry is good sometimes, not so great others, depending on style. I paid, my average cost of goods that day was $9, I want to say, and 35 cents. We'll round it at $10, you know, just because. And these sold for $125. I got an offer I gladly accepted on eBay, making my earnings $98.44. So if we just round to $10, my earnings on that was $88.44. Love those kinds of sales. Wish I had more of them. I've been trying to thrift a little smarter when I go. I get so excited when I find good deals. But less work, more money, right? All right, what is this? eBay envelope. But yeah, this was a really good turnaround. Some people had these listed for as high as $200. I did list mine at $150. I tend to list a little high and then take offers. In fact, I was very surprised to get an offer for, not surprised, they're definitely worth it, but I was very happy, delighted, excited to get an offer for $125. And really, it was fair for the boots. Those boots are really, they're really nice boots. And they are going to Brooklyn, New York. They're nice and comfy. In fact, I tried them on. I had thought about keeping them, but I didn't, because I'm a little tall and my boyfriend is taller than me, but not tall enough that he would still be taller if I wore those boots. So, all right, this next item was my son's. These were some old Nike Air Jordans that he had. He really wore these to death. You can see the bottom there. Definitely value if they were in better condition. These had, oh my gosh, like 200 and some views and 100 and some, I'm sorry, and like, I want to say 20 some watchers. I got all kinds of offers. I had listed them for $20. Finally, I got an offer for $11. I was willing to take anything over $10. Got an offer for $11, and they are going to be going to a new home in New York again. Hoosick Falls. Oh, sorry, New York. They sold, like I said, for $11, and I had no money into them because they were my son's. So $6.97 was my profit. Whenever I sell something on my kids, these shoes, they're father bought. Not everybody gets my sense of humor, but he didn't do much for them. In fact, hasn't seen them for years. So, yeah, $6.97 of back child support. All right, now we have these Magellan outdoor shoes, slip pull on. I don't believe these are supposed to tie, although that's how I showed them. I think that you're supposed to, like, they have things on the ends or something. These came in a shoe and heel box from long ago. My cost of goods into those was only $4. Boxes were cheaper back then from Helpsy Source. And these sold by, I sent offer to Watcher. for $8.99 they sold. So after my cost of goods for around $4, my earnings was $3.83. And then this is the last eBay one. Then we will get into Poshmark. I do have one old Poshmark sale that I do need to get out that actually I couldn't find. Happens to the best of us. So, yeah, I need to get that one. Oh, I forgot to put my packing slip in there. That is okay. And these are going to Texas. All right, now we have, oh goodness, my dog barking. Okay, this Brooks Brothers Italian Cashmere sleeveless black sweater top vest in a size extra small. This was also in one of my more recent hauls that I have videoed. This I did list for $40 on Poshmark. I got an offer for $20. I countered at $25. It was accepted. So my earnings on Poshmark was $20. And after my cost of goods on that haul, I believe it, let's say $6 to be safe. I rather overestimate than underestimate. So my earnings on that was $14. And again, like I said, it was a quick turnaround. Let's get my Tyvek envelopes. These are the ones. Oh my goodness, please don't hit my car. And my dog is barking. I wonder if somebody was banging on the door, rung the doorbell. I can't always hear it when I'm upstairs and somebody's trying to park a truck with a trailer on it. And I wonder if they wanted me to move my car. All right. Let me go do that for them and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Yes, they needed me to move. They, if you watch other videos, they're remodeling the apartment under, it's like, I live in a house, a duplex, and whatever. I have the whole top floor and half of the bottom I own, but there is a rental unit that is a 1-bedroom that's underneath half of me, and it's currently being remodeled. So I needed to move my car so they could get a dumpster and stuff in there. Anyway, this is going to Louisiana. Now, my next item is something that came in my J. Crew Madewell flawed 40-piece boxes. And although this item is flawed, it has a completely broken zipper, which was disclosed. Okay, totally disclosed. It's nice at the pocket there, not a hole, but it has a broken zipper. This dress retailed for $128, and the buyer got this with for $15. So I make $12.9 after my cost of goods, and they get an awesome deal, and I'm assuming it's someone that knows how to fix a zipper. I'm fortunate. I have my mom around that she sews. She used to make my dresses. She knows how to do zippers. She won't do zippers. She doesn't like to do zippers. She'll do like buttons. She'll do like small repairs and stuff, but she will not totally replace a zipper. So that I decided to list as is, and it did sell, and I still made, I paid $3 and I made $9 after my cost of goods. So, it was a win for me. And this is going to Florida. I just got a thrift haul today, and my animals are trying to sniff the bag. Somebody must have had an animal. Got some really awesome things in my, of course I always think my thrift hauls are awesome, or else I wouldn't buy the stuff, right? I got some really fun things that I'm excited to list today. I'm glad that I went. It was a last minute decision. I had gone walking at the duck pond like I've been trying to do every morning. This is my second week and I'm still at it, so hopefully I keep it up. All right, this next item is another pair of women within pants. These are denim jean. This is the only pair in the box that had the tag on it. They are in a size 16 women's petite, and they sold for $17. My earnings was $13.60, and after my cost of goods, I earned, we're gonna say $12 because these cost me under $2 a piece. So let's say, you know, about 12 bucks. You know, like I said, these have been selling. There definitely is money to be made. They're just not fun to list. They sell slow. Well, I guess they would sell faster if I listed them because I did have 2 pairs, right? That sold, excuse me, that sold this weekend. But for me, it's just not fun to list the same type of thing over and over and over again. Wait, what did I do? There we go. The next 2 items I'm going to have to skip over because they are in my car. The actual items are in my car. One is because I was taking it to store it a while ago and it never came out of my car. These are going to Oklahoma. And the next item was a pair of shorts that I was actually going to keep for myself, then decided not to, and then they sold. So that is this pair of Hilera black high-waisted leggings, padded off in a size extra small. They sold for $25, and my earnings then was $20. My cost of goods on the bottoms was around $6. I had like 120 some pieces of Hilera. I'm down to just a few that are left. In fact, I brought them from my prime storage location over here so I can kind of go through and make sure everything's up to date on all platforms. This is a Pink Floyd extra large t-shirt. This only sold for $10. My earnings was $7.05 on Poshmark, and after my cost of goods, which was around $5, it was a little under. We're gonna, I didn't have a chance to look all my actual cost of goods up before I did this, so we're just gonna round to the nearest dollar to make it easy for this video, but it gives you an idea. It was around $5. This was a boutique by the box buy. I normally am very, very, very happy with their items. However, I do have to say this band tee lot was the worst buy that I have bought. I'm going to make my money back, but I'm not going to make much, if anything, besides my money back on that. And with, you know, the work you put in and everything, it's not really worth it, you know? But I'm not at a point in my business either where I can take like a huge donation, you know, to take somewhere or anything. Everybody wants to call when I go live. This is going to Virginia. If I can get the sticker off there. Now we have, oh, this is the other. This is Hilera, new with tags. These were black frill high-waisted shorts. They did sell for $14, and the buyer and I went back and forth for a while. I think I had them listed at $25. But anyway, finally they sold for $14, and they will be going to California when I get them out of the car. This is a Reformation tunic. This actually just sold this morning. I got this from a Helpsy source. This is linen in a size medium. I got this in a Helpsy source. It was a 20-piece Reformation box. This is the last item I have to sell out of that box, so yay! I've had it for about probably a little less than a year, so I did have it for a while. Items went quick. The ones that were selling, the ones that sold fast. I would not recommend that box. The price of that box has gone up, and they've added shipping since I purchased that box. I was lucky to make my money back on that box because I did have one dress in there that sold for over $100, and I had several pieces that sold from $50 to $75. But the cost of goods on that box then was around $23-ish, I want to say. And it's even gone up since then. This sold for $45 this morning by an offer sent to me on Poshmark. I accepted it. My earnings was $36, and after my cost of goods is $13. So I'm glad to finally clear out that box. Now this is the item I couldn't find last time. These are vintage Victoria's Secret printed tights. I got these for like $1 at the Goodwill when I was starting to try to learn about different items. Not a good buy. These sat around for a long time. Somebody sent me a $5 offer. I accepted, so my earnings was $2.05. Let's say I made about $1.50 on there after my cost of goods. So, not a great sale, but it's getting me room for something else. I thought about delisting and getting rid of some of my not so great buys, but then I thought about it again, and I'm like, it really doesn't make sense because it just didn't make sense to me. What is this? Okay. It didn't make sense because I already spent the time listing it. So I thought I'll just leave that there, and then we'll, leave them there, try to get rid of them, and just will be more cautious. And I have been more cautious with my buys. It's just sometimes in these mystery boxes, you get things, you can't help it when you get something that isn't so great. These came from a boutique by the box. Allbirds 10-piece shoe box. My cost of goods in these was $14 and I want to say 70 cents. We'll say $15. I did use a coupon. These are in a size woman's 8. They are the Woman's Wool Runner Fluff Natural White Sneaker. They sold for $55. So my earnings on Poshmark was $44, and after my cost of goods, we'll say my earnings was around $29. And these are in the box, so they are going to go in my big giant poly mailer. And then I have one more item after this. I feel like I've been having a lot of things sell lately that have been sitting around for a while that I haven't made much money on, which I guess is both good and bad. I like to have more of a mixture of wonderful and not so wonderful sales, I guess. I like to have all wonderful sales, but then I would have to have all terrific items listed, which I don't at the moment, so. I think I had said before, like when my daughter was in school, she graduated last year, but I would buy, these are going to Ohio, I would buy a bunch of Helpsy Source boxes of like Windsor, Topshop, I can't even remember, Lucky Brand. I would buy like 4 or 5 over, the past several years of these different mall fashion, fast fashion boxes for her and her friends to go through to pick out clothing for back to school. And they used to have a lot of fun with it, but it left me with a lot of not so wonderful items. This is a cashmere sweater by Prive, I guess. I don't know. In a size large. It is missing some buttons. You can see here, but if somebody moves this one to here, and then there was one down here that's missing at the bottom. You take that one off and put it there, then they'll all be even. My best friend who was doing some thrifting, trying to resell, she decided that wasn't for her and went and got a, as she likes to call it, real job. I don't like when people use that. And no, she loves her job that she's doing now, and it suits her better with her storage. But she gave me all of her inventory, which was awesome. So my cost of goods on this was nothing. This sold an offer to me. I want to say it was, my earnings was $10.07. I want to say it was $12 was what the offer was. I didn't write that down. But, yeah, and that's going to New York again. A few items going to New York in this haul, or this, not haul, in these sales. I'm thinking about my next video that I got to do and what time it is. Okay, I have enough time. I have to go pick up a little girl at 3 o'clock. My little preschool bestie, kindergarten bestie. That one's going to New York also, if I didn't say it. So there are my sales. I didn't add up my totals. I didn't have a chance to do any of that, but I do know I really need to get these out when I pick her up from school. That's when I will take them to the post office, probably after I get her. But thanks for joining me. It's Jen D, and I will see you next time.